I am Diana Enciso, Reno. I am a tax accountant, and I have been a tax accountant for 5 years. My parents immigrated from Mexico because they wanted a better life for their children, and they knew the opportunities that were available in the U.S., not only from a job-wise, but also just education-wise as well. My parents knew that back home in Mexico that they wouldn't be able to provide me the educational opportunities that are available in the U.S. And so for them, it was really important that even though they didn't get a high school education or a middle school education, that their children get a high school education, middle school education, and the opportunity to pursue a college education as well. And so that's really what drove them to come to the U.S. So after I finished high school, I went to school at UW-Oshkosh and studied business. Accounting is kind of the language of business. And so, pursuing an accounting major and becoming a CPA kind of puts you in a better position in business than if you were to kind of study anything else. And so that's really what pushed me to want to study accounting and specifically pursue a CPA license, because I knew that if I went for the more challenging major or license, then I would be in a better position later down in the road if I were to change careers. I noticed right away that in the field of business and in the degree of business, most of the scholarships were targeted towards accounting majors. And so for me, that was one key factor, was just the abundance of scholarships that were available to accounting majors. So my dad wanted me to become a lawyer, but then when he realized, a couple years into my career, not only was I making as much as a law student who would have just graduated from law school, but I also was graduating debt-free. And so I think once my dad had that realization of how financially stable a career in public accounting is, his mind shift changed a little bit in that he really truly does appreciate the accounting profession. In public accounting, it's very much client serving. And so at the end of the day, you want to do the best work that you can for your clients and provide the best solutions for your clients. And so when it comes to providing the best solutions to your clients, you really need that diversity of thought, in a team, to come up with the best solution that you can for your clients. And so that's why it's so important to, not only have diversity of thought, but also have inclusion and make sure you're tapping into those diverse thoughts of those team members so that you can provide the best solution to your clients. Becoming a CPA led to me breaking barriers as a first-generation Latina immigrant.